everyone, welcome to our Easy Cooking, Easier Chinese program again. Have you noticed the picture of dish on the screen? Yes, today we are going to use fish as our main ingredient. This dish in Chinese is called Hong Shao Lu Yu, Red Braised Sea Bass. Here, Hong Shao means red braised, referring to the special way of cooking, and Lu Yu means sea bass. Now, some of you may have noticed the character Yu, which means fish. Just like the word fish in English, Yu in Chinese is also a general term for all kinds of fish, like this, or this, or this. Oh, sorry, not this. But yeah, even the Chinese name of mermaids has a yu in it. They are called 美人鱼, which literally means beautiful human fish. In fact, in Chinese culture, yu is always considered as a token of luck and happiness. That's why you will see yu appearing in all kinds of artifacts in China, whether it's in sculpture, decorative paper cutting, Chinese porcelain, Chinese knots, embroidery, Chinese New Year posters, or traditional Chinese rice cakes. The element of yu can be found everywhere. Especially when the Chinese New Year is approaching, you will see things like these four quite a lot around China. So why is yu so incredibly favored by the Chinese people? Besides it being a nutritious and tasty delicacy, the most important reason is that yu has been given many positive symbolic meanings, which can be seen in many relevant Chinese idioms. A most popular four-character idiom is 年年有余, which is also a typical Chinese New Year greeting. Here, 年 means year, 有 means half, and 余 means surplus or abundance. So it means to wish for abundance year after year. Now, because the last character, yu, is pronounced exactly the same as yu, fish has therefore become a symbol of abundance in our lives. That's why you will always see fish, yu, served in a Chinese New Year family dinner. It's also a popular element for decoration to embrace a new year, as it embodies Chinese people's good wish for a year full of accomplishment in every aspect. Another popular idiom that bears a positive meaning is 如鱼得水. Here, 如 is like, 鱼 is fish, 得 means acquire, and 水 means water. So it means like a fish in water. 如鱼得水 is used to describe someone who performs well in a certain situation, making it seem like they were meant to be in that environment. It can also refer to someone who is very lucky to have a soulmate or competent helper in his pursuit of fulfillment or a grand career. There are also idioms that originated from Chinese mythology. 鱼跃龙门 is a typical example. Here, 鱼 is fish, 跃 means leap, 龙 means dragon, and 门 is gate. So it literally means a fish leaping over the dragon gate. Legend has it that the dragon gate is at the top of a waterfall on a very high mountain. Every year, many carps swim upstream against the current and gather at the foot of the waterfall, but very few has the courage and strength to leap over the dragon gate. If a carp successfully makes the leap, it will be transformed into a powerful dragon. The image of a carp jumping over Dragon Gate is an old and enduring Chinese cultural symbol for courage, perseverance, and accomplishment. To this day, when a student from a remote country village passes the rigorous National College entrance examination in China, friends and family would proudly refer him or her as 鱼跃龙门. More generally, the expression is used to communicate that if a person works hard and diligently, success will one day be achieved. That's also why you will see fish in a leaping posture, whether as a dish in the Chinese restaurants or as a poster hanging up on the wall or in other artifacts, which are used to encourage young people to fight for their ambitious dreams, despite the humble family background they may come from. Alright, after learning these interesting idioms about 鱼, let's take a look at the character itself. The early forms of 鱼 all look very like a drawing of fish. Then, along with time, there has been slight changes to the drawing, especially the tail, which nowadays is simply a horizontal line. However, this does not change the fact that it is an independent character that directly depicts the shape of the object, making it a typical pictographic character. When we write it down, we start from the top to the bottom. Let's count how many strokes are there while we give it a go at the writing by ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 strokes. Have you remembered how to say and write the character fish, 鱼, already? Now, don't forget, what we are gonna cook today is called 红烧鲈鱼, Red Braised Sea Bass. Have you got your sea bass ready? What are we waiting for? Grab your fish and let's make some dish.
Hello everyone! Are you ready for cooking today's dish? 红烧鲈鱼, Red Braised Sea Bass. Now, please follow me and see what kind of food ingredients are needed.
You will need a sea bass, spring onions, and ginger. First, make sure the sea bass is scaled and gutted, and I have cut off the tail. Now, make a few cuts on each side of the fish so that when we are marinating it later, the seasoning will get inside more easily. So, we're going to put some salt on each side of the fish, and then we are going to use some cooking wine and pour the cooking wine on the fish. Now we can put it aside and cut the ginger into shreds. Now, we are going to cut off the roots of the spring onion, cut out the white part, and cut the green part into small pieces. Now, put all the spring onion into a bowl. Now we can stuff some of the ginger shreds into the cuts of the fish as well as in its belly. Turn on the stove and put some oil in a frying pan. First, we will put in the rest of the ginger shreds as well as the white part of the spring onion. Stir fry for a little bit until you can smell the aroma. And now we can put in the fish. Fry the fish on one side for about 30 seconds, and then we can turn it over and fry the other side. Make sure it's small to medium heat. Now we can work on the sauce. Put in a little bit corn flour and then some white sugar. And then if you have the soy sauce for seafood, you can use that. Otherwise, you can replace it with light soy sauce. And then add some dark soy sauce as well. Mix it well. And add some water. Now, when the fish turned golden brown on each side, pour in the sauce and put on the lid. Let it boil until the sauce starts to thicken. Then put in the diced green spring onion. Then put on the lid for another 30 seconds and it's ready to be served. Make sure you take out the fish first and then pour the rest of the sauce on top of the fish. Do you think it looks delicious? Red Braised Sea Bass.
Now our red braised sea bass, 红烧鲈鱼, is finished. Would you like to have a try? Don't forget to write us an email and show off the pictures of your yummy results. I hope you enjoyed our cooking today. See you next time.